Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and in this pandemic situation, being in the home, you all are doing a good job. Okay children? So here along with this, I would like to start today's lesson and today's bridge course on the lesson that is democracy. Okay children? So here before knowing the meaning of the democracy, so I just want to give a small knowledge or a small meaning of the democracy through the world. Okay, so children, please listen carefully. So the word democracy, so it has been origin in the Greek language. Okay, so the democracy, so this word is the combination of two shorter words. The first one, that is demos. Demos means children here whole citizen living within a particular city. The citizen who are living in a particular city or area. Then Kartos. Kartos means power or rule. So this was all the short meaning of the particular word, that is democracy. Okay. So I hope you will remember this word meaning. Okay. So let us know what is the meaning of democracy. Well children, here basically we call that democracy means it is a people's government. Government by the people, especially rule of the majority, a government in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised by them directly or indirectly through a system of representation, usually involving periodically held free elections. So here democracy means it is a people's government. So the rule of the majority children here, and the supreme power is vested in the hands of the people itself only, and they are going to elect their representatives through the elections which has been held periodically. Okay, so along with this children here, what is a good example of the democracy? Well children, the definition of democracy is a form of government in which the common people hold political power and can rule either directly or through elected representatives. So here children, you can see that the people's government is there. Okay, so but people directly they are not going to rule. Through the people, through the representatives, people are going to rule directly. Okay, so here you can see that children, one good example for the democracy that is at work is in the United States, where people have political freedom and equality. Okay, so next, what are the different types of democracies? What are the different types of democracies? There are 4 different types of democracies. The first one, that is direct democracy. Well children, direct democracy means here it is a pure democracy, is a form of democracy in which people decide on policy initiatives directly. So here children, this differs from the majority of currently established democracies which are representative democracies. So direct democracy means here children, the majority of the representatives, when citizens elect representatives to make laws, where citizens themselves vote for or against specific proposals or laws, it is called as a direct democracy. Okay, so here next, that is representatives democracy. So what is the meaning of representatives democracy? Representatives democracy means children here the another name for the representatives democracy, that is indirect democracy. Okay, so in simple terms, we can tell it here, or we can call it as a indirect democracy. And children, what is a good example for this? Representatives democracy. That will also, I will highlight the point. Okay, so representatives democracy is a form of democracy in which people vote for representatives. People vote for representatives who then vote on policy initiatives as opposed to direct democracy. Okay, so then the good example for the representatives democracy, that is right now it is present in US. Okay, so where we elect a president and members of the Congress, we also elect local and state officials. Okay, in simple terms, representatives democracy means the indirect democracy. Simply put, a representatives democracy is a system of government in which all eligible citizens vote on representatives to pass laws for them. Okay, the good example for the representatives democracy that is present in USA. Okay, so next, what is constitutional democracy? What is constitutional democracy? Well, children, constitutional democracy means is any democracy that has a constitution. Sitting it as such, the term democracy indicates a form of government where all the states' decisions are exercised directly or indirectly by a majority of its citizens. Okay, so next one, that is monetary democracy. Monetary democracy. Monetary democracy means what, children, here? Well, monetary democracy means, children, here you can say that the ability of or the publicly monitor government power enabled through these institutions has the effect of changing the political and geographical dynamics of existing representatives democracy. Okay, so I hope up to here the concept is clear. So we will move forward. So next, why do we need a democracy? Well, children, we need a democracy because it ensures proper functioning of the government, since it is the people who elect them, and therefore it is going to make them more accountable. So here when the democracy is there means the representatives will be aware of their duties. The representative will be aware of their duties and they will perform their good duties, because as I said you that democracy government means it is the people's government only. Isn't it true, no, children? Okay. So next we will move forward here. Who is the father of the democracy? Well, Celestinus. He is the father of the democracy, children. Okay. So next, which is the largest democracy in the world? Well, India. Officially, the Republic of India is a country in South Asia. So this is the largest democracy in the world. So it is the second most populous country, the seventh largest country by land area, and the most populous democracy in the world, which is going to comprise the federal parliamentary form of constitutional republic government. Okay, children. So, which is the smallest democracy in the world? Well, children, when the terms come for the smallest democracy in the world means here, Nauru is the third smallest country in the world behind Vatican City and Monaco, making it the smallest democracy. What type of government this country is going to have? Well, unitary parliamentary republic under a non-partition democracy. Okay, so in this area, which is the largest city means here Denigomordu. So this is the largest city and legislature is known as a parliament. Okay, so up to here the concept is clear, I hope so. Once again I am going to repeat all my points here, children. So in this particular video we discuss about the meaning of the democracy. Well, children, when the terms come for the meaning of the democracy, here we discussed through the word. So the democracy, this word has been derived from the Greek language, that is demos, and here you can see that, children, I said you that what I said, children, here? That I said you, well, children, the word democracy means what I said, the word that is derived from Greek language. Demos means the citizen of a particular state or area. Okay. Then kratos. Kratos means here power or rule. And when the terms come for the particular meaning of the democracy means here, children, democracy means government by the people, especially rule of the majority, a government in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised by them directly or indirectly through a system of representation, usually involving periodically held free elections. Here the people is going to make a government. So how they are going to make a government, children? Here through the elections. So periodically elections are going to be held. Through this periodical elections, every 5 years they are going to elect their representatives. Okay, so which is a good example of democracy. Well, children, here you can see that the definition of democracy is a form of government in which the common people hold political power and can rule either directly or through elected representatives. The good example for democracy, that is United States, where people have political freedom and equality. So when the next term, that is different types of democracy, when the terms come for the different types of democracy, here we saw that 4 types of democracy are there. Direct democracy, representatives democracy. Representatives democracy is another name is indirect democracy. Okay, along with this, children, constitutional democracy, monetary democracy. So these are the main types of democracy. Okay, along with this we saw that why we need a democracy. So children, the need of the democracy, it is necessary. It ensures the proper functioning of the government, since it is the people who elect them, and therefore this makes them more accountable. Sorry, children. So the next thing is that who's the father of democracy? Callisthenes is the father of the democracy. Okay. So next what we saw that which is the largest democracy in the world. So India, officially the Republic of India. So this is the largest democracy in the world. So India is a country in South Asia. So it is the second most populous country, the 7th largest country by land area, and the most populous democracy in the world. So India, it has a federal parliamentary form of government. Okay, children. So next here, the smallest democracy in the world. Well, children, Nauru is the 3rd smallest country in the world behind Vatican City and Monaco, making it the smallest republic. So in this country, here you can see that, children, unitary parliamentary form of government is there. Okay. So next here you can see that, children, what type of legislature we are going to have in the in this particular area. Well, children, here you can see that parliamentary legislature we are going to have in this country. Okay. So children, up to here the concept is clear. I hope so. The meaning, whatever I taught to you, this has been understood. Okay. So just now I want to ask you 2 simple questions. Okay, children, and that you have to answer in my WhatsApp number or in the comment section. Okay, children. So here dash is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. Dash is a form of a government in which the rulers are elected by the people. It is a dictatorship, non-democratic government, monarchy, or the option that is democracy. Okay, this you have to comment me in the comment section. Okay, children. So next here another one question is there. So here you can see that, children, one general question I would like to give you here. How are the rulers of Saudi Arabia elected? How are the rulers of Saudi Arabia elected? By the people, rule of the army, because they happen to be born into the royal family? None of the above. So which is the correct option? You have to answer me. Once again I am going to repeat my question here, children. Dash is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people, whether it is dictatorship, non-democratic government, monarchy or democracy. So my next question is that how are the rulers of Saudi Arabia elected? By the people, rule of the army, because they happen to be born into the royal family? None. Okay, so I hope here the concept is clear, and well, I'm going to get a good answers from you. Okay children, so thank you for watching this video. Take care of yourself.